Hey Brittany, Matt Vickers here. Broken arm, if you didn't know, so I gotta do these video responses because I can't type. Um, I find the Catholic quotes you chose very interesting, especially the line that compares novels that entertain large amounts of people to cheap soap. And I wondered your thoughts about this. I think what Cather is discussing is the idea of the lowest common denominator when it comes to arts, or not just literary art, but any sort of arts. Um, and so, if you're not familiar, lowest common denominator, that is that thing that almost everyone finds a connection in. So there's this incredible mass appeal, whether that's Twilight movies or Taylor Swift songs or The Big Bang Theory or something. Just that whatever that is that can connect with the largest amount of people. There's that one bottom of the barrel unifying theme. And I think what Cather is talking about is kind of an avoidance of that. That true art, true literary art, does not have that, and and her comparison is books that are manufactured with that in mind should be considered like cheap perfume, cheap soap, cheap furniture, not worth any value. Um, but I just wondered, I guess, which would you prefer when it comes to that notion? Would you prefer a book filled with personal art that is maybe very hard to connect with, or a best-selling book that's just some sort of cheap literary junk that doesn't have any emotional, personal influence on it at all? Personally, I don't think there's just a black and white there, but more of a middle ground. There's I mean, if you look at Willa Cather's writings or Steinbeck or a more popular writer like Sherman Alexie today, I think there's definitely a middle ground. You're not writing for just the most common denominator or the lowest common denominator, but you're also not writing these completely out there, incredibly unconnectable stories that only you can relate to. Yeah, so just something to think about, I guess. Keep up the good work.